The AI war just got real. And I'm not talking about Chat GPT versus Claude anymore. China just dropped Seedream 4.0, a video generation AI so advanced, it's making Sora look like a beta test. Meanwhile, the US fired back with Nano Banana AI, a model so efficient it runs on your phone but thinks like a supercomputer. This isn't about who makes better chatbots. This is about technological supremacy. And the stakes? Whoever wins this race controls the future. Let's break down what's actually happening. China's Seedream 4.0, the powerhouse. First, Seedream 4.0. And let me be clear, this is a massive leap forward. Seedream is China's answer to OpenAI's Sora, but with a twist, it's actually available to the public. While Sora remains in limited beta, Chinese users are already generating Hollywood-quality videos with Seedream. Here's what makes it special: temporal consistency. Previous AI video generators struggled with objects morphing randomly between frames. Seedream 4.0? Near-perfect continuity across 10-second clips. Characters maintain appearance, physics actually work, lighting stays consistent. Text-to-video precision. You can prompt extremely specific scenarios. A drone shot pulling back from a neon-lit Tokyo street at sunset, rain on pavement reflecting lights, people with umbrellas walking. And Seedream delivers, frame by frame, detail by detail. Speed. We're talking 10-second 1080p video in under 2 minutes on standard hardware. That's a 3 times improvement over Seedream 3.0 and competitive with anything the West has released. But here's the geopolitical angle. Seedream 4.0 was developed by a consortium of Chinese tech companies with direct government backing. This isn't a startup hoping for VC funding. This is national strategy. China is positioning Seedream as the foundation for their media production, advertising, and film industries. They're talking about reducing reliance on Western creative tools. That's not just tech competition, that's cultural influence at scale. And they're already winning in their domestic market. Chinese content creators are generating thousands of AI videos daily. The ecosystem is growing fast. US Nano Banana AI, the efficiency revolution. Now, America's response, Nano Banana AI, and before you laugh at the name, understand what this actually represents. While China went big with video generation, the US went smart with efficiency. Nano Banana is what researchers call an extreme compression model. It's a large language model that's been distilled down to run on-edge devices, meaning smartphones, tablets, even smartwatches, while maintaining near GPT-4 level reasoning. Here's the breakthrough. Size. The entire model is under 2 gigabytes. For context, GPT-4 is estimated at over 1 trillion parameters requiring massive server farms. Nano Banana? 3 billion parameters, running locally on your device. Privacy. Everything processes on device. No data sent to the cloud. No privacy concerns. No dependency on internet connectivity. This is huge for enterprise, military, and healthcare applications where data security is non-negotiable. Speed. Because it's running locally, response times are instant. We're talking sub-100 millisecond latency for complex queries. That opens up real-time AI applications that cloud-based models simply can't match. Developed by a coalition of Stanford researchers, Meta engineers, and DARPA-funded labs, Nano Banana represents a different philosophy. Instead of building bigger, build smarter. Instead of centralizing power, distribute it. The strategic advantage? If Nano Banana scales, the US doesn't need to compete on massive compute infrastructure. They can deploy AI to billions of devices globally, creating an ecosystem China can't easily replicate because it requires completely different technical expertise. And here's the kicker. Early enterprise adoption is already happening. Military drones, medical diagnostic devices, autonomous vehicles, all testing Nano Banana for on-device decision-making. This isn't about impressing users with flashy demos. This is about embedded AI becoming infrastructure. Why this matters. The real stakes. So why does this rivalry matter? Because we're watching two completely different visions of AI's future collide. China's approach: centralized, powerful, government-directed. Build the most impressive capabilities, dominate creative and media industries, export influence through technology. Seedream 4.0 is about winning hearts and minds through content creation at scale. America's approach: distributed, efficient, privacy-focused. Build AI that empowers individuals and works without corporate control. Nano Banana is about embedding intelligence everywhere, making AI a utility rather than a service. Neither approach is inherently better. They're optimized for different outcomes. But here's what's undeniable, the country that sets the standard wins. If the world adopts China's model, we're looking at centralized AI controlled by massive platforms and governments. If the US model wins, we get decentralized AI with privacy but less raw power. And the competition is forcing innovation on both sides. China's Seedream improvements are accelerating because they know the US is developing alternatives. Nano Banana exists because researchers saw China's dominance in large-scale AI and said, we need a different approach. The real AI war isn't about one model beating another in benchmarks. It's about whose technological philosophy shapes the next decade of human-computer interaction. And right now, both sides are sprinting. Outrow. Here's the bottom line. We're not just watching companies compete anymore. We're watching nations compete. And the technology they're building reflects fundamentally different values. China's Seedream 4.0, power, scale, creative dominance. America's Nano Banana, efficiency, privacy, distributed control. Who wins? Honestly, I think we all do, as long as the competition stays focused on innovation rather than restriction. But I want to hear from you. Which approach do you think is better for humanity? Powerful centralized AI or efficient distributed AI? Drop your take in the comments. If this video changed how you see the AI landscape, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the tech that's reshaping our world, because I guarantee you this race is just getting started. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.